Hello, good evening, and welcome. Used to be a saying, didn't it, somewhere? Aye, check on YouTube. Always get myself weird on YouTube, honestly. Where am I? But, Sunday Rangers chat. I'll just set myself up for any. Can hear my. Why is this not? Right, this is weird, man. Okay. X, why will Twitter not allow me? This is not normal. Hang on a minute. See if that'll let me do it. Share Twitter. Talking to myself. Nobody's listening. Good on you. Oh, there we go, you mother. There we go. There we go. Who's about? Who's about? I'm here. I'm just. There's no idea about. Oh, there's a few of you. Right. Aye, it's Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. If anyone wants to come on, I've stuck there. There's a link. I've sent it to a few others. I sent it to John in Australia, but he's absolutely hammered in the local, so he's doing it right on a Sunday. I've put a post up about the Formula One, and I know that might get a few. Yes, it's about Rangers, but anyway, right, that pen can go there. Don't eat the hamster. I'm not talking to myself, obviously. Hamster doesn't taste good anyway. I'm going to charge this. Yeah, the Formula One will be good, Even even if you're not a Formula One person, man, this is good. Is Stacey coming on? Or she going to tell me beat it? Hang on there, I'll tell her. There's Stacey coming. Ready for another day. I've got that Fraggle Rock tune in my head, man. Who can post on this? No aircraft carriers. Yeah, I feel that in a second. I'm just deleting a comment. Right, yeah. Aye, no, sorry. Yeah, Sunday. That was good yesterday, wasn't it? It was just good to go to. Well, I mean, I think it was about 5 o'clock. I went my scratcher. I was going to come on here after it, but I was like, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I couldn't even bother. I was knackered. Put my Christmas lights on it. My Christmas lights on. There we go. I better move so you can see them. Right, my desk is a mess. Although I do quite enjoy having the desk. I better plug this in. I know I'm talking to myself. Well, I guess that's all I do on here because that's the whole idea. But I've got a feeling there won't be that many people on a Sunday morning. But this is. I'm doing a bit of cleaning up. Give me a second. Sunday mornings are a weird one. Like in the UK. I mean, it's what time is it here? It's 6:30 at night. I was going to go down the beach, but to watch the Formula One, but I don't have to make that post in the morning. Feel sorry for me. You know what I mean? Stacey will be on in a minute, which is always good. I'm just a little hamster. Right. Where's this mouse? Right, there we go. Aye, Sundays. Aye, that was good yesterday. Conor Barron. That's how to play football, isn't it? That's how to lead by example. Because we always say, if somebody's a bad game of football, they've a bad game of football. Alan McCoy's had a bad game of football. David Cooper, the prime example, he was one good game, 3 missing. You know what I mean? But still a Rangers legend. And aye, so it was just good. It was a good feeling, wasn't it? Just like, yeah, that was all right, man. That was all right. That was all right. We're I'm messing about here. Sorry. We did all right yesterday. Quite pleased. And I was like I've said on the post there, I was never a Conor. I mean, it sounds terrible when you say I wasn't a Conor Barron fan, but what is that? Right, son. See, do you know there's something I hate? Right, it's not. I don't. See, when people say it's my opinion, it's my opinion. I didn't think it was a peeping Tom at number 24's opinion. You know what I mean? It's just, I know it's a nothing, but I know it's your opinion. You wrote it, and if you didn't wrote it, somebody's hacked your account. But yeah, but it's just good going to your bed last night and you're like, or whatever, down the pub or whatever it was, and you are I mean, what am I trying to say? Sorry, when it's just a nice feeling, isn't it? Just a nice feeling. And I thought we played pretty well in the second half. The first half was all right, but and I thought the defence was actually not too bad. Even young Aarons was all right, and he wasn't, you know, like he said, he didn't hide yesterday, or he didn't look out of place. I'm not saying he was Sandy Jardine or that, but he was all right. That was all right yesterday. But yeah. Aye, we're just waiting for Stacey coming on. It's always good to bounce off someone. But in this game today, it's 10 o'clock my time, I think. Will I watch it? The thing is, I'll try. Under normal circumstances, I don't watch them, right? I don't. I genuinely don't, and I should. But where is the game, either way? I'm assuming. Oh, it's at the Epstein Arena, so yeah, they're going to. I think Celtic will absolutely. I think. Absolutely not. Oh, I don't think that. I think that's quite. They are. Right? Absolutely, they are. Those two teams are not that good. I don't think they are anyway. Look when Celtic played at Ibrox, saying that Celtic just set up not to lose that, but I'm quite sure we will. I can't be able to. The people topping up my THC levels. That's legal here as well, as you know. But we'll leave it at that. It's not my thing at all. But yeah. I'm actually quite looking to forward to the Formula One. I'm not the massive Formula One person, but I remember at the start of the season they said, "Look, this is going to be the best Formula One season ever." I mean, that's it right down to the wire, you know. And I hope Lando Norris wins. So you always want a Brit to win, don't you? Most of the time. But, the thing is, if you're in Formula One, you've came from an extremely wealthy background. I know people go on about. I know I was going to go down an avenue there. I shouldn't have. But I'm looking forward to the Formula One. I think it's a case of Norris don't crash. For Max thing, he'll probably win because of the fastest car. But 50 less tickets for Tynecastle on the 21st December. What's that for? Because of the flares. See, when I saw the flares yesterday, I like the flares and all that, but you can't do it. Why is it 50? No, why is it 50? Is it because of the flares yesterday, or just the Hearts are just cutting back? Team Norris, yeah, me too, man. Andrew, I'm not a big. But I'm one of them. When the Formula One's on, if it's on, I'll watch it. But I wouldn't get up at 3. I wouldn't get up at 3 in the morning to watch it. We'll see. To be honest with you, I probably would have this one. You know what I mean? Because it's all set there. I mean, it's all set up to be pretty fantastic. Like, you know, I think when people say Verstappen, Max Verstappen, he's maybe up there with the best drivers ever. Pyro punishment. The thing is, we know we're going to get it, man. I mean, as much as I love the Union Bears, you just sometimes you just want to go like, get a clip round the ear. But anyway, so that's 50 beers less it could have been there. That's you know, aye, it's. No, I don't want to use the S word, but it's just like, oh. But anyway, it's done now. But just let me take this. Oh, hang on a minute. I've sent a. Wait a minute. I've done something silly here. I've sent a link to the. I sent it to Tam. Tam will be in a pile of his own wee. I would think right now. So Stacey should be here in a wee clicker or two. I actually sent the. That's a bit annoying. Stacey will be on in 5 minutes. Yeah. Hello, Jibble. I mean, I've never doubted Miovski. It was just, and I was never one of these. He's got to get a certain pass to him. That goal yesterday, that first one, that's just utter striker's instinct. Big toe, as we called it growing up. The thing is, when we were playing football growing up, if you used a big toe, you get absolute pelters for it. The big T, as we called it, but who cares? He can do a million of them if they want. And his second one, he done the goal with his eyes, I would say, as well, didn't he? You know. And as you say, John, it's just let's hope that's a kick on. That's it. Started the ball rolling. Because see when Big Chermiti came on last night, I was like that. Please just score. You know what I mean? That was Romero. He was good at it. Remember the one Ronaldinho did against Chelsea with that thing with his feet, man? What a goal! Ronaldinho though, everyone goes on. Ronaldinho he was one of the. In fact, I can't even remember a football player I enjoyed watching more than him. He was just brilliant, man. But that's a bit. Oh, anyway, I'm not going to get down that. It's just an argument that falls out. They shouldn't have done it. The little tubes, but anyway, they've done it. No more, please. Give me a answer. My cactuses are falling over. But I mean, I don't care how the ball goes in the back of the net as long as it goes in the back of the net. You know, I'll stick these on actually. Probably, but it's. Hang on, can you give me a second? Can you guys hear me? I've just put these on. Yeah, but you can't really. It's one of them. Yeah. But we've beginning. This is a constant thing with Rangers, isn't it? It's not the first time. That's the thing. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Centre. I thought the two boys were all right yesterday, but it's definitely a place. Centre backs is definitely a position we need to sort out. I mean, look, if Miovski keeps doing what he's doing, we just need we definitely need another striker in. We need another striker in because I don't need to tell you, Chermiti's just, and it's a shame. I do feel sorry for the boy, but that's feeling sorry for the boy is too different, a different animal to. Right, thank you. Cheers, Nori. Aye. I just got Stacey's coming on. I do feel sorry for him, but right, thank you. Got me loud and clear. But aye, you're golfing today, Andrew. As soon as you got your Callaway hat on, and that's a golf course behind you. A lot of golf courses. I've got my sticks with me, but not get round to it yet. Hang on, it's the last time I saw a golf club. Oh no, it was the Royal Troon. Oh, the Portland. What was that? Anyway, but aye, I'm not saw a golf club in a while. There is a lot of courses around here, and I was chatting. It was actually an Irish guy from Dublin the other night. He was wanting to go golfing, but that was the boozer. He was a nice guy. Here comes Stacey.
Alrighty.
Morning.
Morning. How are you?
Can't hear you.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Can you see us, Stacey? I can't hear you.
Hold on, let me see if this. Can you hear me now?
You're stuttering as well. I can't hear you, Stace.
Hear me now?
Is it maybe me? Wait a minute, I'll try something. Can you look? You can hear it, right? Okay. Right, go again.
Aye.
Oh, I can hear you now, right? I've just taken I've taken my headphones off. That's fine. Aye. That's just your face. Aye. But I know that's. So how did you feel last night, the game and all that? What's your view, Stace?
I only got to see the second half by the time I dropped all the drunkards in my family off. But I thought
the drunkards.
I woke up feeling pretty crappy yesterday, so I thought, do you know what? It'll be nice. I'll be designated driver for everybody. Never again. Never again.
Aye.
But I got seen the second half and I was pretty impressed.
That because what I was pleased of was actually because I hark on about it. It was like 5 a.m. Like I said, I was going to come on, but I was absolutely. I went to bed, had my shower, went to bed, and I was asleep. It took me ages to find my ear because I normally go to bed, put YouTube on, and listen to the interviews, and fell asleep instantly. But it was just good. It's just a good feeling if I had a good game. All right, the first half was mince, but the second half, that was good football at times.
I just thought I was very happy for Miovski, like what we've been saying. I was glad that he seemed to find his shooting boots. But yeah, I think that what I seen, nobody didn't play well the second half. Like, there wasn't anybody that I would say, listen to the first half on the radio was a bit all over the place right enough, because that BBC sports sound is a nightmare. But when we scored, I nearly crashed the car. Don't cheer and drive.
Right, because so I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try and hook up a speaker. I've got a Bluetooth. I've had to see if this works, just for the volume. It might give me a second. I know when it's clicked onto my phone because Oh, right, that's it on. Right, so are you still there, Stacey?
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's me. Got you. Brilliant. You can hear me. No, the thing that was one thing I thought this morning. I was like, wait a minute. There isn't actually, I can say, crap. Even with Max Aarons, who we all know, he was actually all rightish. He didn't do anything wrong he probably did stuff wrong, but it never led to a goal or anything. And big Fernandez, he's run out that centre of defence.
Yeah.
To set up Mickey Murphy, although the goal didn't count, to set up a goal, that was brilliant, man.
Do you know, that one reminded me like a Bugera or somebody that would just burst out all of a sudden, and it was. I was really delighted for Moore to get his goal. as well.
Aye. Aye. I
But
know. I just
it was
stuttering a
nice to
bit with
hear the
me.
fans as well singing his name and that, and you know.
Aye. And the thing is, his old man's a Rangers man as well. I think, that's another thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not, I don't know if his parents are. His dad's from Glasgow, isn't he?
No, he is a Rangers man. I'm sure Mikey was said that in one of his interviews that his dad supported us. So
No, I think his dad's from Glasgow and just did the thing, go to move to London at some point. But it was, but his second goal was brilliant. But it was just, I mean, and the goalie was good as well. He saves he should make, but he made them. I know that's a kind of stupid thing to say, but he stood up as well, and made the saves he needed to save. You're still never confident with the ball at his feet. It's like, get rid, get rid, get rid.
oh, aye, that one where he done that challenge, I was like, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Oh, it was but anyway, it's just it's an old young Finlay Curtis. I think you know yourself when somebody gets as a sub, they get substituted. It looks terrible, but that was not the case yesterday. I feel that was just about minutes because remember he's not match fit. So you get about 60 minutes, which is what you would play somebody for, I would say, to get them match fit. And he wasn't spectacular yesterday. Let's not make any, but he did all right.
I mean, I missed the most of him, obviously missing the first half, but when I was listening to it and I heard his name, I'm like, I didn't know he was playing, so I didn't realise that Barami was injured. I missed that. And I'm like, I didn't see Curtis in the lineup. Well, fair enough. But I think with him coming back for injury and stuff, that's a fair shot, 60 minutes, Plus that, that's just well.
I know. Because like we said, I thought there's no way they'll play them on that in case they get injured, but they did. But then Miovski's injury, it's a hamstring one. It's like, but he did walk off. He wasn't carried off, and he'd obviously went off some sort of treatment, and he was quite quickly in the stand with his joggies on. You know what I mean? His trackie on. So yeah, I was Norrie saying. Aye.
Really?
I don't know, but
there's something dodgy about it. Oh no, there's something.
But the thing is, if it's dodgy, if it was dodgy, people are going to jail then. You know what I mean? That's fraud, and there's lawyers involved, and it drags us into trouble again. And there's people will go to jail for that. I just think the guy. My own opinion is still it was just a pure donkey. You know what I mean?
But it does. House Act, and it like, oh, I've got this connection, but they were saying, who was it? I can't remember if it was you telling me this or somebody telling me that apparently the severance package for Everton there was that Sarah will get so much discount off the players to sign them again, and that was
I've not heard that one, but that's a bit. That to me sounds very conspiracy theory-ish. I don't know, but I thought Rangers would have looked at that as well, though. But 4 lads have said, is that have they said that? No, I don't know. I've not. Hang on a minute. I'll go over to 4 lads.
See if they know anything about it, but there's something.
Nah, they've got nothing in their Twitter timeline in the last 24 hours, but yeah. It's possible, but I
hope it's nothing bad that it's going to bring the club into dispute again and all that. Carry on,
That's it for me. I would rather it was just he was a donkey, because I can't be bothered with all that crap again. You know what I mean? But yeah, Connor Barron yesterday, man, that was unreal, man. That kid, and I never realised the pace of the boy as well.
Yeah, do you know? I seen your post earlier about Barron, and you were saying that we were 50-50 about him. I was the same. I didn't think he was. I liked him, but I wouldn't have said he's brilliant. But see, this year, like he's been one of the ones that's just shined when we needed him.
He has. He's I know. Because like, I'm sure you saw the highlights. You saw that clearance off the line, right? But there was in the second half. Was it the second half? I think it was the second half. Kilmarnock had the break, and he again sprinted all the way back. He didn't need to get involved. There was nowhere near him, but you saw him back there in the 6-yard box, ready to back up. But it's a whisper. I know I've seen it as well. Lads have said it in the page about there's a possibility of fraud and all that, but it's just that again. That just means it's like that's crime. That's organised crime stuff. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
100% is. And you know what I like?
God, he's one of the first starters.
See that challenge on him, and Raskin came in and started pushing the guy and getting. I like that. See that togetherness, a wee bit of fight amongst them.
Aye, teamwork.
Aye.
And just again, I don't think we saw Raskin at his very peak again yesterday. But he was all right, and you saw him giving it the G and the team up and the shouting and all that. But yeah, there was something different yesterday. It's I mean, you know yourself, Stacey. We just do it again. You know, I know we've got how do you very think how I can't believe you're going to try and say their name in midweek, but then we've got Hibs at Ibrox on Saturday. Give me 1 second. The cat wants in with the wife in the bedroom.
No worries.
One of those. You want to see your mum? Go.
Any comments?
Sorry about that. No, it's just the cat's scratching her door. Huh?
Once his mammy.
I've got 4 of them. Anyway, at the moment. Anyway. It's my eye. The thing is, one of them attacks me when I go in the room, like, but anyway, but he's kind of calmed down now. But our Baron starts every game now.
Yeah, 100%.
And then I don't think has he been I can't even remember him being injured or that. You know what I mean? Do you know what I was reading up on? I tried to read as much as I could on what's his name, Cornelius. I think he might be one of them when we might not see him again this season.
I'm gutted if it is, but hopefully we can negotiate something to bring him back again, you know, for next year. Just buy him, I mean, to be fair, I think we've seen enough to buy him. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like we need to see more just in case.
No. I mean, when it comes down, I mean, how bad is this injury? But as well, there was something else. There was
How old is Cornelius?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Cornelius, he's not. We've got a good few.
So I was just thinking, like, it could be like we always say he's quite like Balogun. It's maybe like our, you know, if we're signing him, we wouldn't regret it because he's going to. We've always said we wish we got Balogun when he was younger. Do you know what I mean? I suppose no, it depends if it changes.
He's 27.
There you go, then.
He's 27. According to that, I mean, that. He's not even. He's 10 years, man. I'm a call about my. He's right. Aye. No, well, Google. The thing is, I've got. I mean, that isn't Google. That's Microsoft Bing.
Bing.
Because I've just got a flipping. Hang on. Nah, I knew he was. I was pretty sure he was 27. Or 28, aye, but
28, aye. That's a no-brainer then. That's a future captain, 100%. Aye.
Aye, it is. Aye. Cornelius Rangers. It was because the thing is, Microsoft Bing doesn't give you Wikipedia for some reason. He's 28. 25th of November 1997. So there's still plenty there, man.
It's that one I was laughing at. He's had a hellish paper round.
I'm 51. Look at the state of me. But there was quite good in one of the comments that they said, let's go and buy Mikey Moore. I'm like, listen, that's a £20 million player. And I think Tottenham will probably be wanting him back because he's doing at Rangers, if he continues this form, exactly what they say. I'm not saying he'll walk into the Tottenham team, but I'm pretty sure their manager will be like, no, let's get this kid back.
It would be interesting to see if we could do something, because his dad's obviously one of us and he seems to be enjoying himself, if we could do like a 2-year deal, but the stipulation is it goes back to them. Like when we sell him, we've got to sell him
another loan deal or something.
Aye.
But like I say, I think, because I remember when he came to us, it was somebody like the Rangers Journal or something like that did that thing, and his market value is 18 million quid. We're not paying that. Nah. I don't think so. I mean, I think I can see he's paying 10 million quid for a player again because we've done it. But I don't think it's going to be. It's wishful thinking, you know. But again, maybe Tottenham will say, look, I'll give him another year, you know what I mean? And I think that would be fantastic, like, you know. Yeah. How much can he sold for? But I can't find
it. Well, he's doing. Whereas, you know, in the fact that he's settled in now, and they'll be like, right, okay, do it again.
Aye.
Mm-hmm. You don't want him to
he's,
go
but can he list,
know what I mean?
Right. I know. My coupon, do you know what busts me? The only team that knackered was Chelsea. But the thing is, we had a flipping power cut here. And I think all three, it was like 299 quid for a back. So, and I dozed off as well. I bet you I could have get 200 quid out of that as a thingy, you know what I mean? As a cash out. I was gutted, man. Because it was just Chelsea done me for Chelsea. I was like, So I had 5 out of 6, man. Bugger. So I'm not doing one for ages again because I'll get nowhere near that close again for a while. I think somebody's been in at my bank.
Oh, has it?
The Bank of Scotland. I'm in the Bank of Scotland. Well, I've got a few banks, but the Bank of Scotland all the time. I mean, the bank are on side with me. Don't get me wrong. See this StreamYard. It's 34 quid a month. It's 34 quid a month for this StreamYard that we're on. But so I had to make sure there was a money there for that. But the thing is, I clicked on a post office link email the other week. You know, post office way thinking about it, and I've got and it was like, it's probably that's done it. You know what I mean? But I phoned the bank, and the bank are brilliant. Like, you know, all the dodgy ones, they're not coming back. The thing is, I just ordered up because my ATM card, my Bank of Scotland ATM card in Scotland had stopped working with the digits. I've had it a few years. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
So I'd ordered a new one. But I arrived by the time I was here, but my mate's mum was going to bring it over. But I've had to cancel that as well. You know, the one before I've even used it. But anyway, it's no. But I've got a Thai bank account now. And oh, God's sake, Ryan Kent will not be back at Rangers. That would be disgusting if that happens. He's not going to get a job holding a job. You know what I mean? No, God's sake.
Unless he gets rid of his pet crocodile, he'll not be back.
The thing is, how lazy would that look to the owners? Oh, let's get a player back. They go to right, because from now on, and I think for all Danny Rose got to sign, I'll get final say. Andrew Kavanagh will also not be given anyone carte blanche like he did before. So he'll be saying, wait a minute, Ryan Kent, then whether he Googles him or looks at him, he'll say, get that to F. That is not happening. Ryan Kent, he's been terrible since he left Rangers. You know, he can't keep doing a job. You know what I mean? He couldn't get a job in Turkey. He couldn't get a regular place in Turkey. Who was it? The Seattle Sounders didn't keep him on. You know, no.
No.
It's and that would annoy the life out of me. That'd be as stupid as what's he called, the £10 million striker, Chermiti. If you know what I mean, all right, it's free, but no, you know. But
if we were going to do that, I would want to go for Seema or something. Do you know, if we were bringing back a player, I would want to go for Seema or Journey or something. Do you know, somebody that's more proven than him.
I know. But the thing is, again, I think, like I've just said, I can't see the owners sanction any old players to come back. I just, because it looks lazy. You know what I mean? It looks lazy, you know. Aye, there's nobody really out there. That, I mean, the big one at that time, William was spent Trimiti. We could have get Tierney and we could have get Tierney for 5 million. Oh, that just makes me sick when you think about that, man.
I know who you could have got. We could have got Shanks and. Well, we wouldn't even have to pay for it. Oh, let's not go down that road again. We'll get annoyed like we did the other night.
Oh no, man! But like I say, with Shankland, that's again, and like we said, the three there's Shankland, Lewis Ferguson, and a lot of people are surprised that is McGregor. You know, at Celtic, he was a Rangers man. So, aye. What's this comment? Oh, hang on. Right, aye.
Them tools too much, you know. Like, I don't know. You'll always love him for 55 because let's face it.
All the team, everyone did that, and it's a thank you, but it's not. We're not a charity, you know what I mean? And that's what it would seem like. And like I say, Mr. Cavan, I saw him at Edmiston House the night at the charity event or the Rangers end of year thing. He's drinking pints with the punters, man, and see things like that. I mean, and let's be honest, that was probably a bit of a pain in the neck for him because he's getting his ear bent every 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. But that's fine. He knows that, you know, and he'll get to know the fans and he will listen. You know, I mean, we saw photographs of before walking about the enclosure before the match, you know, and.
I like him and the fact that
he's getting to talk about. Sorry. Yeah, there's a half a second delay. That's why I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. I think there's the fact that he was at the game the other night as well, and I seen him in the fans again. So,
aye, and like I say, he's here. I mean, if he's at Ibrox, I mean, I would imagine there's a couple of things. The main one from our point of view is he's talking about players with Danny. Danny will say, get this, that, the next one. And they'll probably, like I say, we said they'll probably be freelance agents and kind of people like that kicking around helping. And they will be helping. I mean, they want to get a player in because they earn their percentage. I know the agents, things a bit. And I'm assuming there's stuff with the CEO and the director of football. He'll be here talking to them, maybe face to face. You know, or at least he's in the same time zone as them, possibly, and stuff like that, you know.
It'd be interesting to see Aberdeen guy.
I know. I mean, like we've said, we don't know who half these people are. You know what I mean? We've got no need to. You know what I mean? It's. I know there's lads and lassies out there in the Rangers fans that know football mentally inside out, but it's not something I know. You know what I mean? I couldn't even tell you the Motherwell manager's name. You know what I mean? It's things like I'm like that. Yes. I would imagine. Definitely, because I would have thought so because it's really got on with him. You know what I mean? There's got to be chemistry there.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, because if they don't get on, because like I said, the first time he met, well, I don't know if it was the first time, but certainly met Thelwell, and Thelwell when he gave him that bit of paper, look, I would like this player, like, no, and walked away from him. It can't be that kind of relationship, you know. It's sitting chatting or a cup of tea and you know all that stuff.
Aye, they might not always agree, but at least hear each other out. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. And like I say, and the directive will be from Mr. Kavanagh. Look, listen, Danny gets the final say on players, you know, and I'm pretty sure that is what will happen. At the same time, I would want the sporting director to say, Danny, listen, I actually think this guy is better. Do you want to have a second look at him? And I would hope Danny would, you know.
I don't think Danny's got ego or anything. It doesn't look like he has so far. No. So I'd like to think they'd be like, right, okay, let's go look at them.
Aye. And it's like it's interesting times. I mean, it's the 7th, so it's about 3 weeks. January the 2nd, the window opens, and like people are saying in other blogs and that you want somebody in the door in the first 2 or 3 days. Because let's be honest, there's probably a couple of the players already you know, I mean, with the word in their ear, shall we say, you know what I mean? And they've indicated yes or no. And again, the one we go on about is Gogic, but you know, we'll see what happens there. It'll certainly be very interesting. So the game during the week then, Ferry, how do you say it?
I don't even know, so I'm going to try. I don't know. Let's see.
Ferry Ghana, you know, the team are playing in Europe on Thursday. I'm like that game. I would just rather we weren't in Europe now, but we are. We are. You
I'm
know
getting
what
like
I
that
mean?
now
That's
as
the
well. It's
thing.
just a bit of I think we should maybe
It's a pain in the ass.
treat it like a training game, maybe in that sense. Like try new things, maybe
Aye.
try the younger guys, maybe. I don't know.
But then it's an away game. But I remember we've got a squad. We can't. We've got the European squad. We can't just drag somebody
Well, of
in.
course, yeah.
You know, I mean, you've had to name them. You know, but the thing is, for all, and I agree with you, it should be like not. I was going to say a friendly, but a game you try stuff. But then if you beat 3-0, it all comes tumbling down again. Oh, that was crap. He's crap. Fire him, sack Danny Rowe. You know, it's just the way we are with Rangers as Rangers fans. But yeah, do us a favour. I know I'm putting that flag up, but you can see under there. See my YouTube channel. That's my @Frankie Chairs. Please go and like that and follow us and all that crap. Aye. Okay, if we come away with a draw, something like that, it would just be it'd be good not to finish very bottom of that
Yeah.
league. You know, the Europa League. That be, you know,
Do we go
that's
into
not a
the
nice thing to
conference
have. Even
league
though
or whatever it
that
is
was my
after?
next question to you. That was my next question. I do not. I would doubt it for last.
That's what I'm
You
thinking.
know,
I
I mean,
think we get straight out.
it's probably something similar to a normal league. The
Mm.
top X, you know, go through. Like somebody in the comments, if we finish last on the bottom 10 in the Europa, do we go into the Conference League? Aye, but we can't, Nori, because I've got. Remember, the European squad was put forward 2 months ago. You can't do that. You know. Well, I guess if they're in that, I think it's a 22-man pool, so no drop off to the Conference League. That actually pleases me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no drop off to the Conference League. Stuart's they're saying that's pretty good. That I mean, I know Europe's Europe, but I think if everyone's honest, it's like, nah. Just I know there's a money thing, the financial fair play, but just see right now, I'll pass. Thank you.
I would rather just get us see instead of having the embarrassment and the lack of confidence or the confidence that we're gaining knocked out of us. Just concentrate on what
Aye.
we're doing. See where we can get this
Aye.
year, and then as I
Is
say,
that the last game? Is that the last game in the Europa?
we
Somebody,
must be
anyone in
done
the
that now,
comments?
surely.
Aye.
Hold on. Fixtures.
Aye, it is. Right, okay, there's Stuart again. Stuart's obviously extremely clued in about this. And that's a good thing. I actually think that's a good thing. You're in one, there's 3 trophies. Just, aye. I actually prefer this kind of league setup into the old league setup. I quite like that. I quite like the way.
Aye, so it looks like we've got that mob on Wednesday and then Porto on the 29th of January. And then that's it.
You dropped to. We've got the game. This game, then Porto. Is it only that the last 2?
Yeah, that's the last 2.
Porto. Is that Jose Mourinho's team? Is he? Oh, which Portuguese team did Jose
FC
Mourinho go
Porto,
to
it
again?
says. Hold on, I'll have a wee Google.
I only go have a look. There's 3 games left.
3 games left.
Ferencváros, Porto.
In Porto.
What country's that? That must be Eastern Europe or something like that. Latvia or something.
Right, I would think so.
But but it's like I would say, it's one of them. Just get out of it, man. You know, get out of the football, get out of the Europe, get out of Europe, and just concentrating doing that because Hibs on Saturday. That's a good game. That you know what I mean. That's a good game. That, and I'm glad after that Kilmarnock game that it's we're at Ibrox. You know.
Yeah.
But what's the result you want tonight? You want Hearts to win tonight, don't you? I think most
I was
Rangers fans
just
want
going to
Hearts
ask
to win
you
tonight,
that.
right?
I was just going to ask you that because you're looking at it and you want Hearts to win, but would a draw not suit us better? Because technically, then two of them are dropping points.
Yes, probably is.
Saying that, I've taken
The thing is, I can see that. I think they'll absolutely hammer Hearts, to be honest. I can see it like 3-0 or 4-0, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? With the new manager bounce, because if that manager's smart, he'll just come in and he'll just keep it more or less the same team as Martin Neal did. You know, they seem to be doing well enough. You know, for honest, you know. He's the manager. He's the manager of Seville, right? I mean, I remember people thinking that Jose Mourinho was going to come to Rangers. He would never come to us or Celtic. He could. I mean, he's like £8 million a year or something like that, as it is. But aye.
Love it. You would take it though.
I would. He's box office. But I'm quite happy with our manager. He just listen. He's doing all right. You know, could he be better? Yes, but he could be way worse. You know, because before that game yesterday, most Rangers fans, not many people were 3-0 down in their coupon.
No, because Kelly's away has been a thorn in our side for years. I mean, how many times have we went there and lost the league after a break?
Oh, I know.
And that's what made me more happier last night as well. And I know it's quite sad to say that we actually went to Kelly away and won.
Aye, I know, and it is that was mad, that Bristol Millwall thing. I can only imagine what that was like outside as well, because Millwall are not the most friendliest of people in Bristol. It's a rough old city as well.
I seen this.
And that was I think that one of the managers went to shake another's hand and the other brushed them off, and they all get stuck in it. Do you know what I want? I would want to see that. Oh, I want.
Yeah.
Like we said yesterday, Raskin sticking up for Barron. Like, you want to see the players back each other up, because for years they were like that. Nobody cared. Oh, he's in the floor. He's just been halved. So what? You know, I mean, I want them fighting for each other. Oh, there we go. Joffrey's the Benfica manager. It was Porto. It was Porto when they won the league, Champions League. When at that time, remember they beat Man United, and they were charging down the touchline at Old Trafford, and that's when the world first met Jose Mourinho. Man, I love the guy. He's brilliant, man.
I think he's hilarious. Honestly, just total box office. I'm in a couple of WhatsApp groups and I've seen videos but the thing is, when we ask you, I don't think there's been any game he actually didn't. If you know, I mean, he just didn't get the service. But what I liked about his goal yesterday, it wasn't, he's got to get it in behind and over the top and all this. The ball was bouncing about and his toe poked into the net. That's what you want. That's instinct. As Boydie says after it, like, that is just instinct for a striker to do.
Aye, absolutely. It was good. Listen, Stace, I'm going to knock this one in the head, right, because you keep dropping out with me quite a bit, and I know for a fact it's my internet, because it's been crap all day, because, like I say, we had a huge power cut last night, and the electricity and the Wi-Fi, and it's not been stable since, all right?
No bother, aye.
But right, listen, I'll get a hold of you before the whatever game, what's the next game? During the week, like, and all that. We'll do it again. Like, at the end of the day, when I'm bored, I just come on, and if you're about, you're about. If you're not about, you're not about.
Aye, no bother. I'm going to go.
Right, again, thanks everyone for watching all that. I'm not that in the heat, right?
See you later.
All right, cheers, Stace. Cheers, team. Bye.